Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks again for coming to visit with me. Pardon the wet hair, I just washed it, and anybody that has long hair knows it takes forever to blow dry it, so that is a very rare thing that happens at my house. I washed it and just let it air dry. So, okay, so I'm going to continue with a haul for some stuff that I found at the Goodwill again. I really appreciate you guys coming back and watching another video. My husband told me for a long time I should do the videos because I've been reselling for, I think I told you, 5 or 6 years. And I was very hesitant to try it, but actually it's kind of fun to show the stuff that you found when you're out. So here we go with another haul. Some of this stuff I've never heard of before, but I always, especially when I get like grab bags, I will always look up the things in the grab bags. Even though I didn't buy the grab bag for those things, I'll look them up and see if it's something that's good. I love doing the resale. I love looking for the things. But of course, it's also a money maker. It's income for my family. I retired, I said, from teaching in my first video. So it's a good way to help supplement the income with my booth and my eBay store. So yeah, I mean, in the end, it is about making money as well. And I have been very pleasantly surprised at times with things that I've pulled out that were just little. I would have thrown them in a Goodwill box to take to the Goodwill. Anything that I buy out in a grab bag that is something that I don't want for resale, I will just collect it in the box and I'll take it back to the Goodwill again. But anyway, I have been very pleasantly surprised at times. These first things, I had no idea what they were. I wasn't going to look them up, but they they are called Gujitsu figures. As you see, they've got like a squishy body on them. This guy has squishy arms. Their heads aren't squishy, but their bodies are. So this one's a Marvel guy, and this one, I can't remember what his name is, but they're called Gujitsus. And they actually do okay online. So I was like, alrighty then, I will grab you. But anyway, so interesting. Hadn't heard of these guys before. All right, then let's, oh gosh, I can't remember what these little Sesame Street guys are. Little Sesame Street, of course, Cookie Monster and Elmo. They are, I can't remember what. They're not old, but yeah, they had some of these listed on eBay, so don't know where I'll put them yet. But Sesame Street's typically a pretty good thing to pick up. So those were in a grab bag as well. And then some things I will put to the side and save until I get a few of them together, and then I'll sell the whole lot. Like these tiny Squishville Squishmallows. I will probably hold on to these for a while and then put them, you know, with 2 or 3 more at least in a lot on eBay. Squishmallows. My daughter is a huge Squishmallow collector. One of her collections, and she has got a lot of Squishmallows. Her cat loves them. She sleeps on top of them, but. Next thing I have is made by Russ, 99 cents, single little figurine, little cat holding a little heart that says be mine. So of course it's Valentine's Day, but sometimes this stuff will just sell whenever. He's got a couple little nicks out of his paint back here, but 99 cents. Little animal figurines, usually pretty good. I put them in one of my booths, and they seem to be something that people like to pick up. They're, you know, they're inexpensive enough, and they're nice little gifts or little additions to your collection. Next is a keychain backpack clip, and these little plush guys are called Among Us. I've seen these before. I don't know I mean, I assume they're supposed to be aliens of some sort, but yeah, just a little guy to put on your backpack, clip on there. That was also in the grab bag. The grab bag, I think I got this grab bag for $3.99 maybe, but it had several different things in it. Some smalls that were in the grab bag that I will hold on to and maybe lot them with some other things. One is this little Pokemon. I think he's Butterfree is what his, I think that's what he's called. But anyways, a little Pokemon. He looks more like a moth to me, but whatever. Pokemon has been popular for a hot minute. So I collect these until I get a little lot of those as well, and then I'll lot them all together. Same thing with this little guy. He's a homies. Little figurine. I think, maybe they didn't, but I thought back in the 90s or maybe early 2000s, you could get these out of gumball machines, but I don't know. Found him. Found a little Cabbage Patch Kid cutie. Don't know that I've seen these before, but you know, some of the toys I don't just outright shop for toys for gifts anymore. I'll take that back. I mean, for my daughter, I do a little bit for things that she collects, but for, you know, just buying kids Christmas gifts or whatever. I have some nieces and nephews, but you know, they're getting older. Great nieces and nephews now. Also, there was an Octonaut in there. I remember when these were like mega popular. I think it was when I started doing my reselling, and I bought a grab bag at the Goodwill, and there were like 5 of them, and I couldn't believe what they were selling for. But this is one of the little Octonaut guys. A whole bunch of these Kinder Eggs. My daughter loves these things too. Little Kinder Eggs figures, like little, this looks like a doctor to me, and a farmer, and an artist, and a fireman, firefighter. But yeah, little toys out of Kinder Eggs. Also, oh, what are these? These are called knack-knacks, I think. So there were several knack-knacks in one of the bags. Six, I guess, total. But something I'll maybe try on eBay, at least initially. But those were in the bag as well. And a tiny Nightmare Before Christmas Funko Pop. I think he's probably from an advent calendar, but that's Locke. So probably save him up till I get some more Nightmare Before Christmas. Also found, which I think are just adorable, these Disney mugs with Dopey. I found 2 of the same mug. He's so cute. He's my favorite dwarf. So yeah, found 2 of these guys. What does it say? $1.99 for these. So like I had said in one of my videos, sometimes the mugs are more than 99 cents if they think there's something extra special. I don't know how they decide what's extra special, but that's okay. Next, I bought this for me because Halloween will be here before you know it. And this is actually a vintage Stuff-A-Pumpkin. I got these, I remember getting them a couple times when I was a little kid. Of course, it's an incentive to rake the leaves in your parents' yard when you're little. But we don't have a whole lot of leaves, but maybe could get enough to fill these up. So I don't know. I'll probably more than likely keep these. Or I don't know, I might sell it. Some of this vintage stuff like this sells. It's funny. It's a 140-gallon bag. That's a lot of leaves. The house that we lived in before this one, we had about an acre. It had no trees on it when we bought it. It was just a cornfield. Put the house on it and then planted, I don't know, probably 35 little tiny trees. We were out there for 20 years, and I remember one year when my daughter was little, I brought a garbage bag full of leaves back for her to play in from my parents' house because we didn't have any leaves yet because our trees were tiny. Well, it didn't take too long and the trees got bigger and we had a lot of leaves, and then I was like, why did I ever want these leaves? But anyway, so next thing is Bill Blass, which, okay, I don't know. These are silk pocket squares for putting in your, I don't know what that pocket up front on a suit is called, but you know, sometimes people will put a pocket square handkerchief, if you will, in there. I think it's more for decoration anymore. But these were at the Goodwill for $1.99, and I did look them up because sometimes hankies and stuff like that are good sales. People collect all kinds of stuff, but look these up. These go for look like about $20. I think there are 2 in here, but yeah, so got those. And then the last thing I have here, I picked cross stitch that's been done up depending on the subject matter. This was in kind of a primitive style wood frame, and just a nice simple little cross stitch that somebody had done. I thought it was really pretty. I thought it would be a nice little addition to a wall somewhere. Paid $2.99 for this, but you know, it's very tidy and neat, and you know, it's pulled nice and tight. Looks good in there, I think. So there's the back, just held in with the little fasteners, but it's got looks a little crooked on there, but hey. Anyway, so I picked that up as well. So, I think I'm going to probably tack some of my collectibles little short video on the end of this. I can do several of those just because I have different little collections around the house and everything. But I have collections, and then I'll have them for so long, and then I will say, okay, I'm ready to move this. It seems like every time I do a video, I get a text. I'm ready to move this on and start something new. So I'll sell off my old collection and start a new one. But it's kind of fun, you know, doing the collecting, and then you get to the point where you're like, okay, I'm ready for a change. So, all right, guys. So thanks for watching again. Remember to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you on the next one. Bye, guys. Here are some more of my favorite things. It's in one of my cabinets. I like pixies and little, I don't know, things with little babies on them and things like that. Love this candle holder. Moon and Stars is my favorite pattern on glass. I love all of the L.E. Smith Moon and Stars. Have the emerald green back there. I also have a few glass candy containers. I have the ship. I have a bunny rabbit that actually still has candy on it. A train, a car, skates, a few little things in there. What else do I have in here? I have some tiny glass figurines. The glass deer. I actually found that glass deer at the Goodwill. I have in the back, the little vases from one of my dearest friends. A couple of little candy dishes. The pink opalescent one is Fenton. I want to say I found that at the Goodwill as well. Then up on the top shelf here, I have some more little pixies. This is my little memorial for my dog who passed away a year ago, Riley. That's his collar, and the vet, they were so sweet. They sent me a little vial with his hair in it and his paw print and his nose print over there. I have a couple of banks. My dad bought me the clown in the back. The bank there is McCoy, and it's a Navy sailor. My daddy was in the Navy in World War II. A few little pixies on Oh, one on a leaf, one on a butterfly. The green jar in the back is was from my mom. She got that when she left a job at a factory where she and my dad had met. I think that's what she said. Anyway, some of the ladies there pitched in and bought her that jar back in the 60s, I think. There's a Billiken glass figure. Some Christmas, of course, because it's everywhere. A snowman bank back there. Okay, moving down. We did shelf 2. Shelf number 3 down here. I have a thumbprint glass candy dish. The hobnail in the front. I have some more figurines here in the back. New Year's, January, that's my birth month. Some more moon and stars. This guy is a little teapot. I think it was a Japanese, is it Japanese? I think it is. It's made out of purple clay in the traditional style. I thought it was super cool. Back there I have a Viking, I can't remember what that dish is called. But anyway, Fenton vase, moon and stars toothpick holder. That's a Fenton basket. I think I missed going slowly so I don't make anybody sick. I have some, are they back here? Can you see them? Not very well. Maybe they're up a shelf. There they are. Moon and stars toothpicks. Because again, I love moon and stars. Okay, going back to the front. And down on the bottom are all of my swung vases and genie bottles. I've found those at, believe it or not, some of them I found at the Goodwill back right before the craze started. Genie bottle back there, big mama, big mouth, blue vase, persimmon. My husband bought me that, also bought me that. There's my cat's shadow. Have a couple of stife down in the bottom, a little stife tiger and a stife deer. I do love the stife. So yeah, that's another bit of my collection. So I thought I'd show you guys.